So this is math for Monday. We're going to be multiplying with 9 today, but before we start that, we're going to go over our times tables that we, or I'm sorry, counting by that we do with Bingo Bango.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Is that how you usually start math?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we'll do the ones that we know so far, plus what we learned on Friday, which was the 8s. All right, so we're going to go bingo, bango, lingo, lango, scores and shoes. Ringo, rango, tingo, tango, I can count by twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Ringo, rango, lingo, lango, squirrels play in trees. Ringo, rango, tingo, tango, I can count by threes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. Bingo, bango, lingo, lango, hamsters dance on floors. Ringo, rango, tingo, tango, I can count by fours. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 22, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. Bingo, bango, lingo, lango, busy bees and hives. Ringo, rango, tingo, tango, I can count by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Good job. Okay, we're going up to 12. Bingo, bango, lingo, lango, having fun with mixes. Ringo, rango, tingo, tango, I can count by 6s. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, 72. Bingo, bango, lingo, lango, looking at the heavens. Ringo, rango, tingo, tango, I can count by 7s. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70, 77, 84. Good. Bingo, bango, lingo, lango, elephants on skates. Ringo, rango, tingo, tango, I can count by 8. Here we go. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80, 88, 96. Okay, and here's the new one that we're doing today. Bingo, bango, lingo, lango, monkeys on the vines. Ringo, rango, tingo, tango, I can count by 9s. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99, 108. Very good. Okay, so Mrs. McLaughlin was sharing with me that I could show you, yes.
We gotta do
We
the
know the tens. We know the tens.
Oh, and you go ahead and do the
Yeah.
tens. Okay.
10, 20, 30.
Okay,
No,
wait a
we
minute.
also know the
Wait a minute. We'll stop with the tens today. Ready?
Bingo, bango, lingo, lango, foxes look and dance.
Ringo, rango, tingo, tango, I can count by 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130.
Good job. Up to 12. Good. Okay. So let's all quiet down. Mrs. McLaughlin was sharing with me 2 tricks that I can show you to help you. We don't have a little story today like we did with our 8s. But maybe since there are a couple new people here, I should read the story so that they can remember it too. this was for our one to remember the eights. And it's 8 times 8 is 64. And does anybody remember what that was what the
I remember watching the
sticks
video.
are for? Sticks are for, yes. So it was the middle of winter and very cold. The forest was quiet because all the animals were asleep for the winter. 2 snowmen decided to go camping. By the time they arrived, they were very cold. They found a pile of sticks. The sign said it was okay to use the sticks for the fire. They built a nice fire with the wood. The only trouble was that when they got close to the fire, they started to shrink. Do you know why? I can put this over here. What was it?
When snowmen get warm, they melt.
And it
6
says,
and 6.
when it's 8 times 8, 2 snowmen, 2 8s, they are 2 snowmen who are very cold, and the sticks, 6, are for the fire. The fire is what the sticks, 6, are for. 64, yes.
Isn't there a story for the 9?
There isn't one for the 9s. But we are going to do 2 tricks that will help you remember it and make it really easy. You know the 2 tricks already? Okay, one is one you can do with your fingers.
Yeah.
So if you put all your fingers up, and I'm going to do it up here on the board, right here. So if I wanted to know what 9 times 3 is, I could put my 3rd finger down, and I can see that I have 2 left on this side and 7 left on that side. So the answer to 9 times 3 is 27. Let's try it with 4 times 9. So I would put my 4th finger down, and what's the answer to 9 times 4? 36. Can you do that?
Yes.
Can you try it? Okay. Let's do 6 times 9. I put number 6 down. And the answer to 6 times 9 is 54, because I have 5 on this side and 4 on this side.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool trick, isn't it? It always works. How about 9 times 9? It's hard for me to just put that finger down, but there we go. 9 times 9. 8 on this side, 1 on that side, 81. Simple as that. Pretty cool. I never knew that trick. I was like, Mrs. McLaughlin, really? I did not know this. And the other trick that's really easy to remember, and I'm going to use a dry erase to write this up, let's use a darker color, is if we look at the 9, we're doing the 9s, right? So we put a 0 and a 9. There's number 9. If I make this side go up like this, 1, 2, 3, and this side go down, 8, 7, 6, I see all my family that we just did, our table that we just did. When we counted by 9s, this one's going up, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7,
whoops,
8, 9,
6, 7. This one's going down,
10. That is so cool.
and as this one goes up and this one goes down, I see my 9s.
That is cool.
And it can keep on going. Yes, so I can keep on going over here with my 8, 9, 10, 11, all the way up to 12. Well, actually, no. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop at this one. I'll stop at 9. So that will go, so we go down to 1 and 0. There you go. So it works for this all the way to number 9. So you can do either one of those and quickly find the number that you're looking for as you're counting by 9s or you're doing your 9 multiplication tables. All right, so let's look at the top of our page, page 187.
We can just look at the board to count.
You can, and we can see that here. We're going to fill in the numbers that are missing, and they're taking you all the way up to 10, just like we did. This trick works for up to 10, and that's what you need to go up to here. So, let's be quiet. Grant? Oh, you're stretching? Okay. You all stretched out over there now? Okay, good. All right, so let's fill in the numbers that are missing. The first one, of course, in the 9s is 9. And then each time we're adding 9. So 9 plus 9, the next
18.
number is, 9 times 2 is 18. Then the 3, 9 times 3 is
27.
9 times 4 is
36.
9 times 5, 9 times 6,
64.
9 times 7 is
63.
13. 9 times 8,
72.
9 times 9,
89.
times 10.
90.
There we go. And they go right along just like what we have over here on the board. Okay. So how do you normally do these where it says solve? Do you work on them and then, or do I call on volunteers to give me answers?
We work on them and then you
And
call
then
them.
good. That sounds good because that way you can see if you
Well,
know
you go
what
in
you're doing.
order, like Mike.
Okay.
No,
Chase.
us.
I'll start over here with Chase and
Okay.
we'll go around. Okay, so go ahead quietly. Go ahead and do numbers 2 through 7 on your own. And it should be very easy with the 2 tricks that we just learned. See if you can apply those. Pick a trick that you want to use and find those answers. Or you can look up at the top where we just filled in when we skipped counted by 9s.
That's what I'm doing.
And when you're done, just put your pencil down so we'll know that we can start to go through them together. All right. Okay, we're gonna start with Chase. Can you tell us number 2? 4 times 9.
Equals 36.
Okay. Number 3, Riley. 7 times 9.
63.
Yes. Number 4, Grant. 5 times 9.
45.
Okay. Will you come back to the front of the row, the top here, or do I go to Leanna? Here. Okay. Chloe. Next one. Not 1 times 9.
9.
Okay. Dane. 2 times 9.
18.
And Leanna, you have the hardest one of all. 0 times 9. Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Okay. All right. Go down to the next one. Okay. Shh. Now we did these last time where we just wrote the related multiplication facts. Those should be pretty quick to do too. Everybody go ahead and do those. Where you're just reversing the answers. Reversing the numbers. The answers are the same. Okay, Hunter, what's number, can you tell us what the answer to number 8 is? 9 times 3?
9 times 3 equals 27. 3 times 9 equals 27.
Perfect. Allison, number 9.
9 times 6 equals 54. 6 times 9 equals 54.
Yep, okay. Georgia, number 10.
9 times 7 equals 63. 7 times 9 equals 63.
Good. Okay. Now this one, picture the fact and solve. So you're going to fill out the array with your, use colored pencil for that. Fill out the array to show the problem that you see. 9 times 10. 9, 10 times. Right?
9.
It's 9, 10 times. 9 times 10. Chase already gave us the answer. It's 90, but you can fill it in. Now where does the number 9 go, on the top or the side?
Side.
Good. And then you can go ahead and do number 12 too. 8 times 9, and fill that one in too. Grayson, can you tell me what the answer for number 12 is?
90.
For number 12, 8 times 9. The second one.
72.
Good, okay. So 72 is the answer, and you're gonna fill out the array. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read the story problem, or the word problem that you have on number 13, and we'll see what we can figure out. You ready? Maggie set up 6 rows of chairs. She had planned to put 9 chairs in each row, but ran out of chairs. The 6th row ended up with 5 fewer chairs than the other rows. How many chairs did Maggie set up? So we have to do 2 things in this problem. We're not just doing a multiplication problem. We also have to do, what other function do we have to do? Addition, subtraction, division, what do we have to do, Allison? Yes. Okay, so our first part of the problem is figuring out the first few rows of chairs. How many? Maggie set up 6 rows. She had planned to put 9 in each row. So let's figure out how many there would have been if she had been able to put 9 in each row, right? So we need to do what would our multiplication problem be that we would, Georgia?
6 minus 9.
Well, the first one is not gonna be subtraction. The first one we're figuring out how many chairs will be in all the rows. So it's 6 rows of 9 chairs. So what would that be? Can you tell me instead what that would be, Georgia? To figure out how many chairs would be 6 rows of 9 chairs each. So instead of subtracting, we would do what? Yes. So it would be 6 times 9. 6 rows times 9 chairs in each row. Chase, what's the answer to that?
54.
Okay, so did everybody put that in their array? 6 times 9? So it would be 6 on the left-hand side, and then 9 in each row, in each of those 6 rows. So we know there would have been 54 chairs if she was able to put that many in each row, but the 6th row was different. She had 5 fewer chairs. So what do we need to do with our answer 54 that we came up with in the first problem? Allison?
54 minus 5.
Very good. 54 minus 5. We have to take 5 chairs away from the last row. And that gives us how many chairs in all? 54 minus 5. Brantley?
49.
Yes. 49 chairs. So what would you write on the line Maggie set up? Georgia?
49 here.
Yes. Maggie set up 49 chairs. So we figured out how many there would have been and then took away the 5 that were missing from the last row. Alright, once you've finished doing that, you can turn over to the back. It says picture the fact and solve. Go ahead and do numbers 1 and 2. Michael?
Top of my tie.
It's a loud water bottle, isn't it? Yes.
She usually doesn't let us put our tie away in the middle of the subject.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, hurry up, Michael. You guys know what the rules are, so don't ask something that you know you're not normally supposed to do, okay? I'm learning all the rules, but by the time I know them all, I'll be finished. Alright, does anybody have the first one done? 5 times 9? Okay, Brantley?
45.
45. So you have 5 on the left-hand side and 9 at the top. And then you colored in 9 across. On each row of 5, you filled in 9. Okay. Georgia?
2 times 9 equals
Okay, so you only have 2 rows filled in and 9 across, right? 2 down and 9 across. Everybody got that?
Yep.
Okay, so it actually would be, you're gonna have 2 over here and 9 here, because they need those. Same with that. Is that what everybody had? So it should be, let me show you up here, when you're filling in your array, the one that I was showing was, it should be the 2 is over here, and the 9 is here. So when you're filling in your rows, you would do 2 rows, see there's lots of rows, but you would fill in 2 of these rows, and you would fill in over to 9. Your 2 should be here and your 9 should be up here. In both of the problems at the top, your 9 should be at the top. So you should be filling in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 across, and 2 rows of that. That's what it should look like. And your other one, 5 should be over here and 9 should be at the top. So you should have 5 rows down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9 across. So all of this would be filled in. Okay, if you finish those and they look like that, then you can go on to number 3. Go ahead and actually do the next section, 3 through 9. So actually, Hunter, your 2 down, your number 9 is at the top. The number that you're multiplying 9 by would go on the side, and the number that you're multiplying goes at the top, number 9. Oh, we're supposed to be at gym. Okay, so you can just leave your math paper where you have it, and we'll